Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Kai checking in for the day. I got about 2 more videos planned for later on, around maybe 3 or 4 o'clock U.S. Standard Time here in America. Um, so without further ado, guys, y'all can see from the title, I actually meant to make this video yesterday, but the reason I didn't was because I didn't exactly know what to talk about, but I kind of got something in mind now I do want to speak about since I'm on this mark. But like I said, y'all, the title, I officially hit 60 days. Well, technically I'm on 61 days now. Semen retention, seed retention, brahmacharya, whatever term you like to use. They're all basically the same thing. They all basically have the same meaning to it, right? But yeah, guys, I officially hit that 60-day mark, man, of semen retention, seed retention, whatever. It's a really good feeling, man, because I can tell you what, this is the longest that I've ever made it on SR. I think my longest streak that I had ever went on was, I think, around maybe 33, 34 days, 35 days until I had, caught myself slipping and I messed up and I ended up relapsing. And so, I guess basically just gonna babble on about what I felt, which to be honest really wasn't much. Not to try to put out any kind of negative energy or nothing like that, but just to let you guys know that obviously it's different for everybody. Everybody's not gonna experience the same thing when they hit 60 days. Now, like for me, I'll go ahead and start now since I'm basically about to get into it. With me being on 61 days or just hitting that 60-day mark, I swear, y'all, out of anyone on this planet, I feel like it's been way longer than, obviously it has. I've been in a flat line, man, since I hit 32, 33 days of SR. I swear, y'all, for me, for most people, it probably lasts maybe a week, 2 weeks, maybe a little bit longer. And I feel like I'm definitely one of those cases, man, where it lasts a lot longer for me. How you doing? Yeah, it's lasted a lot longer for me, man, than like a lot of other people, though. And I really don't know how to put it into words. At least for me, I can say that it's really bothered me a lot, man, because don't get me wrong. I'm definitely one of those guys, which I'm 100% guilty of. I'm not gonna act like I'm not, because I am. But I've definitely relapsed so many times back before in the past, probably when I was like 17, 18, stuff like that. I don't do that crap anymore. But I had no idea, man, that being on such a long streak like this, clearly it caught up to me now, the flat line, to where I must have done it so much when I was younger that now, it's taking me a little bit longer than usual to really get through the flat line, man, just because I did it so much before when I was like 17, 18, 19, crap like that, right? So now I think that for me, it's just gonna end up lasting a little bit longer just because I did it so much before in the past. You guys see what I mean, right? Like I said, it's different for everybody. Like for some people, man, it lasts. For some dudes, it lasts just about a week, man. It lasts just about a week, and then it's over for them. They go back to being completely normal, being able to move on, get that blissful feeling that they had before, get their energy back, stuff like that. And I can tell you guys one thing, and I did say I wouldn't make videos on it no more, even though if I did make videos on it, I'd probably get a hell of a lot more views than what I do now, right? It's kind of some BS at this point, man, but whatever. It's nothing to complain about, man, as long as I keep putting in work, committing to my craft, which is making these videos and stuff like that, then that's all that matters. But when it comes to attention from females, I have noticed that I definitely do get a lot more stares, man. What's up? Going to get a drink? Going to get a drink? Yeah. But I noticed that when I go out in public places, I tend to definitely get stares from more people. It's kind of like a mixture of like females and women. but it's been more of like with women. Cause I went to the what was it? Oh, yeah, you know what? I'll tell you guys this, man, cause it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, yeah, I'm not gonna deny it, cause every dude likes the attraction and all that bull crap. But I just really don't want to make videos constantly talking about that, man, because what's the point, you know? But anyways, let me get to the story I was about to give y'all real quick. So I went to see, we have a Winn Dixie and a Publix out here where I stay at, and I went to Winn Dixie, which is actually right down the road from where I'm staying at now. And when I walked into the store, this was before I hit 60 days too. Keep that in mind, man. So that's pretty crazy. I think I was on 57 days, somewhere around there. I walked into Winn Dixie, man, to go get a couple things. I don't remember what they were. Probably some grapes, fruit, stuff like that. And when I walked in, I noticed when I went on the side, because the fruit section is over here on this side, right? And when I walked in, man, I noticed this one older lady. She at least had to probably be like mid-30s, maybe just about. Cause she wasn't an old lady, but she was just about like in her mid-30s. She looked pretty good, and pretty face and all that type of stuff, right? And I swear, when I looked up, she was already looking at me. And when that happened, I looked right back at her, and I swear this woman was staring at me so hard. That it's literally like we were having eye sex, right? Like, I'm sure you guys heard that term, right? Eye sex. When you see someone looking at you and then you look back at them, and this person is literally just holding contact with you, like f all, right? You guys know what I'm talking about? And I just thought it was crazy, man, because this woman actually had me concerned for a minute, man, because that's the longest anyone's ever stared at me in my life, a woman. This was an older lady, man. I could tell, man, she was definitely feeling, I guess, my energy and all that, the aura I was protruding and all that. And keep in mind, I was still in a flatline. I still kind of feel like I'm in it now, but like I said, I was still flatlining, so I was walking in the store, my eyes were real low, kind of like this right here. See, I got them open now, man, because I kind of got out the shower a little bit ago, so I'm kind of awake now. But my eyes were hanging real low. You could just tell, man, that obviously I didn't relapse. Clearly she felt my energy and all that crap. I just wasn't feeling myself, I just didn't feel as good as I did when I first hit 30 days, right? That real blissful, energetic, just loving life, right? Type feeling that you get when you hit 30 days for the first time. And she was just staring me in my soul, man. I'm talking about that woman was just staring at me like it's nobody's business, man. I'm talking about staring at me hard, just directly in the eyes, and I was looking right back at her, right? And then another instance where this happened, man, was at Walmart, and this was just a few days ago. I think about a day or so ago. Me and a couple of my friends walked into the store, just wanted to go help our friend look for a bike lock, a bike chain, and all that from Walmart. And we were coming out the store. This right here was an older lady too. She had to at least be about late 30s. Walked out of Walmart, right? And here she is in front of us. I didn't even notice she was there till I had looked up, because I was looking on my phone, scrolling for something to show my friends that I had found earlier. It was something going back to what we were talking about before we went to Walmart. But I looked up, the woman in the red shirt and all that crap was in front of me. And I swear, before she even looked back and saw me, she didn't even know we were behind her. So she probably just thought, okay, man, it's just a random mixture of people that could probably be behind me. Maybe there's nobody walking behind me. Whatever, right? You guys see what I mean? But I know for a fact she felt my energy, man. I know she did. She felt that energy. She felt that aura and all that good stuff, right? And just miraculously, I can't even talk right. Excuse me, y'all. But surprisingly, man, I'll say that this woman all of a sudden just looked back real quick, like she saw a ghost, man, like that, right? And then she looked directly at me, right? And just stared for like a minute like this with her eyes like real wide and all that crap, right? You see? Just look back, eyes wide and stuff like that, And then after that, she kind of gave me like a little smirk, like a little smile, like, something like that, right? While she had her eyes wide open, and she looked also simultaneously while looking like she saw a ghost. And then when she got halfway around the corner again, she looked 2 more times, man, at me again with that flabbergasted look, like crazy, man. You guys see what I mean? So I guess what I'm saying is that ever since I've hit 60 days, even when I was on like 56, 57, 58 days of retention, man, surprisingly, man, the stairs and stuff I've been getting have gone up, man. So kind of like Donta, how he's Donta Young for you guys who may not know him, and shout out to you guys who do. Go check out his channel. Um, he actually made a semen retention part one and part two benefits journey and all that type of stuff. I forgot what he titled it, but he made like a part one and a part two, explaining like along the journey, like what you'll experience, what the benefits are, the stages that you go through. And he said, by the time you hit 60 days, well, here, look, I'll say this: by the time you start your retention journey, by the time you get to 30, within that first month, all you really and truly are gonna feel is just the energy, which is very true. I can vouch and I can definitely attest to that. The first month, all it really is just the energy that you feel, man, right? It's really just the energy. And then he said in the video, when you hit 60 days is when you should be coming out of a flat line. If you had for that short period of time, around that 40, 30, 50 day mark, you should be getting out of your flat line if you had one during that period, which is what I meant to say, excuse me. So, with that being said, you know, it's kind of odd because last night when I was out riding with my buddies or whatever, like I was just saying, well, this was last night, excuse me. I felt good, but also slightly tired, but with a mixture of still feeling just not as strong as I used to when I was on 30 days, as just good, just energetic, man. You guys see what I mean, right? But I don't know, who knows? I mean, I still kind of feel like I'm in a flat line because I did used to, fap a lot, when I was younger and stuff, man. So it could just be a big effect of that, man, of me just doing it so much. So it's probably just taking me a little bit longer to kind of get out of it. But with that being said, y'all, I mean, all I can really say is that so far, I still feel like I'm in the flat line. I have been getting a lot more stares from people, like definitely. And when I mean stares, I'm talking about people like staring at me, like just solid eye contact, not looking away at all, like they're looking at a ghost, man, right? So it's pretty creepy, and I'm just about out of time, y'all. I'll probably make a part two to this, which I'll make later. With that being said, y'all, peace and much love. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate y'all. Much love and gratitude. Peace.